Green Day, Billy Gibbons from ZZ Top, Michael Anthony of Chickenfoot, The Circle, and formerly of Van Halen, Joe Satriani, the alien himself, and Dave. You know it's a party when Eddie Money shows up, and he is there as well, and that was a big birthday bash for the Red Rocker's wife. I mean, it sounds like Eddie's got to step up his game for Janie. What do you think, Dave?
I think so. Did you say Billy Gibbons?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Billy Gibbons.
Quite the soiree.
Full beard and all. Now, this wasn't even Sammy's party. I don't even think Sammy had that level of guys at his party, let alone Kari. Wow, they all come out.
I guess they like Kari better.
Yeah, well, what can I say? I'm going to leave that one alone. But then we end with this on the Van Halen news, a video message from Sam. He did sort of Sam is, I have to say, he's wonderful at communicating with his fans. He Instagrams, he tweets, he puts Facebook posts up, he does video messages, he tells you what's going on. I'm going to give him a lot of credit there. He said 2018 was a crazy year. He said February, March, we're going to hear some music from The Space Between, which is this wild concept album he has coming out. Season 4 of a rock and roll road trip with Sammy Hagar is coming out. Some of his guests he tipped off, Willie Nelson, Rick Springfield, and Robbie Krieger of The Doors. He also talked about doing a tour with The Circle, but like Dave says, who knows how many dates that will be. But he said they're going to play the album in its entirety and hits. He's also coming out with a Santo Tequila for his new line, and he also noted that his son Andrew is going to be opening up some of his shows. So what did you make of the video message from Sam?
Always nice to hear what's going on, be communicated to.
Yeah, exactly.
It's refreshing. He's just keeping everybody up to date. So
yeah,
really curious about that album.
Oh,
really,
God.
that and Wolf's album.
Yeah.
I'm really. I hope they come out this year.
Oh,
I mean, I'm pretty sure Sam's will.
Yeah.
But I'm really, really curious because it's.
Oh yeah.
Like I've said before, I just don't see it as Sam's strong suit. But maybe he's just really inspired, and we'll see what it is.
Look. I always shudder in my boots when I hear the words concept album.
Right.
There's some that work, and they are like The Who's Tommy or The Wall by Pink Floyd, which are classic albums that have sold millions and millions of copies, and that they have big songs off of them that are anthems. And then you have Kisses the Elder, or you have Styx's Kilroy Was Here, or, all these like weird concept albums. So you just don't know which way it's gonna go. So
we'll see. I mean, I hopefully the songs are solid,
right?
And it doesn't get lost in the message, because that's what happens sometimes with the concept albums. The message is lost because everyone's trying to deliver the message so hard that the songs stink.
Yeah. So, well, let me tell you this,
right? So we'll see.
But listen, hey, concept albums are based on lyrics. So Mr. Agar, I've better sharpen the pencil pretty good there. He can't be doing, hey waitress, take an order, man. He can't be doing
I know. Well, that's the part
he can't be doing the,
right. No, that's
it's
the
a
part that makes me...
sucker, it's
right.
a sucker.
And
it's a sucker. It's a sucker.
No,
I mean, you can't do that.
But that's the part that makes me nervous. Because,
exactly.
He's really good when he's rocking out, and you don't have to think too hard about the lyrics.
Exactly. He can't
Although
be up
when he's inspired, he'll do Right Now. I mean, that worked well. But can he do a whole album like that?
Well, listen.
I don't know.
I don't know. I hope it's not Lean Machine, Space Between, My Wife's a Queen. I mean, I hope he's not doing shit like that because,
but whole albums are not his strong.
No.
I mean,
yeah.
Most of his albums, you get 3 or 4 good songs, and the rest are meh. So he's really
right. No filler.
We'll see.
Filler,
right?
Yeah.
No filler.
That's
and
right.
that's tough for him.
That's right.
That's tough
right.
for him.
Some more Sammy news. Sammy is going to appear on Don Felder's album. Don Felder, the former member of the Eagles, Sammy will do a guest spot on his next solo album called American Rock and Roll, which will be released on April 5th by BMG Records. The duet with the former Eagle is called Rock You, and also features Hagar's Chickenfoot cohort Joe Satriani on guitar. Other guests on the album include Slash, Bob Weir of the Grateful Dead, Mick Fleetwood of Fleetwood Mac, and Chad Smith of the Red Hot Chili Peppers and Chickenfoot. So what do you think, Dave? Sammy's pulling out all the stops, left and right. He's appearing everywhere these days.
Yeah, I'm curious what that song sounds like. And I'm wondering if Chad is playing on that song, too. You got like 3/4 of Chickenfoot on there if that
absolutely.
happens.
And also, Sammy, as excited as he was, went on Instagram and gave everybody a sneak peek about the first single from Space Between, his upcoming new solo album. The song is called Trust Fund Baby, and they showed Sammy Hagar running around into the studio there, or his rehearsal space, and he has the camera guy set up, and he's all excited, and he's playing the song, and he's moving his hands in the air and jumping around. He's like a little kid.
Yeah, but like he just don't care.
Yeah, exactly. And
it is. His excitement is so contagious.
It's unbelievable.
I love that he is still that excited about new music.
And
that is awesome.
It's amazing. How about the fact that A, he's amped, B, he's still recording, C, he lets everybody in on it. He will Instagram and tweet and go on Facebook and do all these things to communicate with the fans. He's excited about his new music. He's releasing new music. He's touring. Like you said, it's contagious. And, it's nice that he shares that and has that sort of spirit about him, which is just great. And there's been a lot of Sammy hate on the internet these days. It's kind of depressing in a way. There's some stuff I won't even mention because I feel horrible even mentioning it, but anybody who's doing that, that's not cool. Listen, if you're not into the Sammy era of Van Halen, no problem. Don't listen to it, but don't start hating on the man. I mean, he's a good guy. He's got great music. He's a fantastic solo artist, and The Circle's been playing Chump Change in concert as well, another new song. And the songs sound like older Hagar. It's got that late 70s Hagar feel, right?
Yeah, and there was another, he did another song live too in the last few months. Another new song. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, it's definitely older school Hagar. And I see him playing guitar a lot on the new songs.
Yep.
Which excites me a lot,
right?
Because he's a solid guitar player.
Totally. We've always praised his guitar. I love Sammy's solo work, and I love his guitar playing. The songs are very much entrenched in that sort of meat and potatoes rock and roll that he did in the 70s. There's no keyboards. There's no singing about love. It's all down and dirty rock.
Hearing those songs, I am more excited.
Right.
About the album.
Yeah, absolutely. I think.
And so now, what did you think about the clip that he just put out of Trust Fund Baby?
I loved it. I thought it sounded great. I mean, I love the guitar hook. It sounds really crisp. You could hear Mikey nice and strong in the mix.
Yes.
I'm excited about this. I have to be honest with you. Like, it sounds real good. It really does.
Now, did you get deja vu hearing the song? Did it remind you of another song Sammy's done before?
It did. I'm trying to remember. Was it something off the Greatest Hits album?
It is a Montrose song.
Oh, it's a Montrose song. Okay, I'm thinking of another one. I'm sorry. Which one are you talking about?
I Got the Fire.
Oh, I Got the Fire. Wasn't there something about Van Halen with I Got the Fire? There was something about
You got me on that one. I don't know, but when I heard the intro to Trust Fund Baby, I got the Fire deja vu.
Oh wow!
And I wasn't the only one.
Oh, okay.
So it's got that vibe. Let's just say it has that vibe.
Okay, I thought there was something about Van Halen and I Got the Fire. Wasn't we?
Oh, I don't think they ever did it live in concert or anything like that.
They didn't do it live. I
don't think so.
There was something like Eddie was inspired, because I know Eddie loved Montrose. Eddie was inspired by I Got the Fire for some song or something. I don't know. There was something along those lines. I swear to God, I even think we talked about it on the podcast. I know it sounds...
I'm sure we have.
I know.
I'm lucky I remember what I had for breakfast this morning. So don't ask me to remember that.
Yeah, I know. It's true. Well, that wraps up Van Halen news. To kick off our first episode of the year, we are doing an all-out special on the new Off-Broadway play, Eddie and Dave, which is at the Atlantic Theater Company in Manhattan. And we do a whole discussion about opening night, which I attended. and I saw the entire play. We're going to give you the whole rundown of the play because most of you probably won't be able to see it. And we are also doing an in-depth interview with the playwright who also plays Eddie, Amy Staats. We also have an interview with Megan Hill, who plays David Lee Roth. And that's all coming up right after a whole brand new mailbag segment. Take a listen.
Thank you, buddy. How do you do, all of you out there in Videoland? My name's Dave, but you can call me Dave. Yes, indeed. Hopping and bopping and popping with the best bet for the top of the pop smash gold at the boss beat with the timely tunes for those with the textured taste. Shut up, baby. No time to waste.
If you need a dose of VH, get a taste of the closest thing. Romeo Delight, the ultimate Van Halen tribute band, playing all the hits from the David Lee Roth era, first classic 6 albums, plus deep cuts, some of which have never been played live before by the band. They even throw in popular tracks from the Sammy Hagar era and solo hits. The most viewed Van Halen tribute band on YouTube, Romeo Delight, doing customized recreations of staging, instruments, and costumes from the classic Van Halen era. They even perform entire Van Halen albums in sequence. Romeo Delight plays theaters, casinos, summer indoor and outdoor festivals, and special events. They're also available for private parties. To contact them, call Bud Blanche at 215-704-5144. That's 215-704-5144. Or via email at sonicparade1@yahoo.com. Romeo Delight, the ultimate Van Halen tribute band.
Hey folks, this is Steve I. You're listening to Dave and Dave Unchained, so turn it up.
Pick up the top seller Van Halen Rising, how a Southern California backyard party band save heavy metal. The new book by Greg Renoff. Learn about the early history of one of America's most decorated rock bands. Renoff goes deep into the Pasadena roots of the Van Halen brothers, David Lee Roth, and Michael Anthony. Go to vanhalenrising.com, where you can get autographed copies of the book, t-shirts, guitar picks, beer koozies, and more. vanhalenrising.com. Also available at amazon.com.
We don't plan anything. It just comes. And it's actually a strange phenomenon when we get in the studio and whoever it may be coming up with the seed of an idea, it just snowballs. You know? We'll get excited and, and a lot of times it starts out with a drum beat.
All right, Dave, you know what time it is.
It's mailbag time again.
Oh, he changes it again for the new year. That's right, it's mailbag time again. And we are on to our full mailbag this time out, and we got a doozy to kick it off, Dave. Ryan Clark. He says, "Hey, Dave and Dave, I really enjoyed the last episode and all the discussions of a possible upcoming tour. I was fortunate enough to see Van Halen on the second performance of the 2015 tour and enjoyed every minute of it. I especially enjoyed their set list because they included some of their lesser-known tracks I wasn't expecting, such as Dirty Movies and In a Simple Rhyme. I'd like to thank them for giving me the chance to hear those songs played live because I wasn't around when they came out. My question is to you guys. If Van Halen does a tour in 2019 or 2020, what would your dream set list be? Thanks again. Your favorite college student, Ryan Clark." All right, Dave. So he's putting out the challenge. And I want to note that this is not a what if. This is a wish list. This is a wish list. So you want to go first?
Okay, in no particular order.
Oh, okay.
Well, because it would have taken me hours to figure out
Okay.
where
I did mine in order, but that's okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm the one, Atomic Punk, On Fire, Somebody Get Me a Doctor, Light Up the Sky, Bottoms Up, Romeo Delight, In a Simple Rhyme, Mean Street, Unchained, Hang 'em High, Secrets.
Knew that was coming.
Little Guitars, Panama, Drop Dead Legs, Girl Gone Bad, House of Pain, She's the Woman, Out of Space, Stay Frosty, As Is.
Wow. Oh, that's a tasty one, that's for sure. And I'm going to do mine, and I did this in order as if it was a set. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so how many songs did you pick, Dave?
Oh, don't make me count. I only do that during the day.
Okay, yeah. All right, doesn't matter. Okay, you ready? This is my set list, and this is in order the way it would go.
21.